Alright, in this video today we'll be making banana muffins. Great ingredients, fresh ingredients, great tasting product. Let's get ready to go. Before we can even get started emulsifying, leavening, and baking these beautiful muffins, we have to first wash our hands, of course. Scrub, scrub, scrub. It's always important to get those germs off. You see why I'm taking so long. Alrighty, get that dried off. Alright, and though I am cooking for me, myself, and I, gloves are always important. Left for me and right. Alright, let's get ready to go. Time to make some muffins. Alright, so you're going to need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Alright, I mean, no surprise there. It's the founding father of all baked goods. Alright, moving on. Next up in the ingredients list, 1, 2, 3 bananas. All of them peeled. Alright, video editing can't do everything. Let's build this last one. Alright, time to break these bad boys up in a bowl. Pretty quickly. Alright. Get these ready to get mashed up. But before we can mash these bananas up, we're going to need 1/2 cup of sugar. And you'll need 1/3 cup of butter. And of course, our emulsifying agent. If I can find it. Hold on. Success! 1 egg. Recipe only calls for 1 egg. All of this, and you should be just fine. Alright, now although we have all these emulsifiers and leaveners in this recipe, yet to be discussed, but don't worry, I leave you wanting more. You'll learn everything you need to know about what you're making. These bananas will actually act as a really great binding agent. They doesn't do much emulsifying, but as you can see, as I get it in between this puree and chutney like state, it should bring all of our dry ingredients to be continued together. Again, you'll need 1/3 cup of butter for these bananas. Also again, 3/4 cup of sugar, preferably leveled out. Make sure to get your exact measurement because baking is a science. Get the sugar ready for all these bananas. Alright, adding our fat, our emulsifier, and of course our sugar, which may or may not already be in there. We should be ready to have our flavor mixture. Now it's about time to move on to the dry ingredients, where all the actual science will take place. Alright, moving on. In another bowl, you're going to want to combine 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Make sure to hastily do it, but always make sure to level off your dry ingredients, especially all-purpose flour. Alright, continuing, we're going to need some of our leavening agents. Alright, you're going to need a teaspoon of baking powder, leveled off, exact measurements. Add it to our mixture, and coming up next, another leavening agent. This would be baking soda, which will work together with everything else put into play to give this that nice rise. Now it is quite important that you've put your dry and your wet ingredients in 2 different bowls, and at this point you should definitely have your oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that the baking soda is added, I think it's about time for some salt. Yes, haha. Alright, now iodized salt, just basic table salt. This should be our final dry ingredient. You're going to want 1/2 teaspoon of this ingredient, making sure every measurement is calculated. Level it off to get that exact amount. Add it to your dry ingredients, and it's time to combine. Alright, following the recipe I'm using today, you're going to need to fold it in bit by bit, all the dry ingredients, just to get a somewhat dough consistency, but don't worry, we're about to use a little cheat code. We can have the rest of the work done by a standard KitchenAid mixer, and while we are blending this, it's about time to get 12 spots in a muffin pan lined and ready to bake. Alright, finishing our muffin batter, or dough, I guess. It's kind of a mixture between both. getting it all finished up, ready, nice consistency. Everything is blended. Time to apply them with our portion scoop. Now again, baking is a science, and if you followed every instruction correctly, you should have yourself 12 even muffins ready to be put in your 350 degrees oven. Now if you followed everything correctly, you should have this turn into this. And these were great muffins. I promise you, just another look at them. A great way to know that you've done a great job is if you push into this muffin, you should see it bounce back a little bit just like that. And if you're as pleased as I was with this recipe, which can be found in the link in the description below, I hope you liked the video, and I hope I get a good grade. Thank you for watching.